welcome back to Just Another Stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and today I am going to teach you how to do the purl stitch in knitting. So the supplies I'm using for this tutorial, I'm using 5.5 millimeter knitting needles, and the yarn I'm using is a 4-weight medium yarn. It's the big twist yarn. All right. So the first thing you're going to need to do is cast on your stitches. I casted on 10 stitches using the long tail cast on method. If you need to review how to do the cast on, or you need to learn how to do it, I do have a tutorial, and I will put that link in the description box down below for you. And I'm doing a beginner knit series, so all the videos pertaining to beginner knitting is in that playlist, and I will be adding more videos as I go along this series, and I will also put that link in the description box. All right, so one thing that is very, very important with the purl stitch, your working yarn always goes on top your right needle. Where with the knit stitch, it was behind. But with the purl, it's always on top. And the placement of this gets super, super important when you go between knit and purl stitches. All right. So your working yarn, which is connected to your yarn skein, is on top. You want to go through that first stitch like that. Right needle on top of the left needle. Okay? Kind of like you're making an upside down X, but your right needle is always pointed downward. You take your working yarn and you wrap it around your right needle. Then you pull your right needle through that stitch like this. And you just release the stitch on the left knitting needle. And you just did your first purl stitch. And as you see, the yarn is still in the front. So, and if you're just doing purl stitches, it will stay in the front automatically. All right. So again, you go through the next stitch, right needle on top of the left. Wrap around that stitch. That right needle. All right. And then pull it, your right needle through the stitch. All right, then you release the stitch on the left needle. Don't worry, we're going to get more practice. All right, again, you go in through that stitch, right needle facing downward. I cannot talk today. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, wrap your yarn around the right needle. And then pull your needle through the stitch. And then release it. All right, we got 3 purls. Again, you go in, right needle on top the left, wrap around the yarn around the right needle. Pull your right needle through. And then release the stitch. All right, go in, right needle on top, wrap your yarn around, and pull through. And then release the stitch. And you will find the purl stitch is awkward. It takes a little while to get used of it. But the most important thing is do not give up. You can do this. You got this. All right, again, you take your right needle, go through the stitch, right needle on top the left, Wrap your yarn around the right needle. Pull the right needle through the stitch and then release. All right, we're going to do this 4 more times. We'll make sure you have it. Go through the stitch, wrap your yarn around, pull your right needle through, and release. Again, go through the stitch, wrap your yarn around, pull through, and release. All right, again, through the stitch, wrap around, pull through, and release. All right, go through the stitch, wrap around, pull through, and release. All right, and you finish 1 row of purl stitches. And then when you go to do a second row, you just turn your needle over and you want your stitches to the right of your needle. And then you just start working again the same way. And that's all there is to doing the purl stitch. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's tutorial. Let me know in the comments how it goes with learning the purl stitch. And I hope y'all have a fabulous yarny day. Bye, everyone.